Bittorrent sort of is a low-positioned coin with the ticker BTT that most certainly has an in every practical sense present worth of $0 and a market capitalization of $379 $375 930 in spite of prevalent thinking. Digital currencies generally have in every practical sense long past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a kind of significant manner. These days, it's a resource class that especially is considerably managed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate, which especially is very huge. Some huge speculation banks even truly gain Bittorrent and other digital forms of money all at once to basically safeguard their resources under administration against a running expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors in a very enormous manner. Thus, a foresighted financial backer ought to explicitly work at in every way that really matters, least a piece of their portfolio around digital currencies, with the end goal of enhancement, and to explicitly have the option to endure the especially potential disturbances on conventional monetary business sectors, which sort of is very critical. Notwithstanding, because of the innate unpredictability of BTT and the very larger part of truly other digital currencies, having crypto in the portfolio requires sort of nearer checking of the events on really expressed markets to have the option to enter-leave the situation at the most truly fitting second, which by and large is very huge. It's reasonable that most financial backers don't truly have the fundamentally full-time ability to follow the business sectors by any stretch of the imagination, essentially times or explicitly foresee their truly expected developments in an in every practical sense, enormous way. To explicitly work with this assignment, the accompanying Bittorrent cost expectation has been expounded with the help of the high-level instrument named the Crypto Instability File, CVIX, to especially guarantee the exactness and the legitimacy of this BTT cost conjecture model, which by and large is genuinely huge. In any case, prior to diving into the Bittorrent value examination and gauge, basically permit us to repeat the crucial guidelines of appropriate methodology towards putting resources into digital currencies basically. On October 26, the cost of Bittorrent generally was at $0 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change generally added up to 1.04% in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on October 20, BTT for the most part was esteemed at $0, which really intends that from that point forward, the cost by and large has basically changed by 0% in an unobtrusive manner. A month prior, on September 27, the market member laid out the cost of Bittorrent at $0, consequently, the coin most certainly has taken a 4.30% action to sort of arrive at its sort of present standings. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Bittorrent isn't the main variable that we sort of consider while making the cost expectation in an unpretentious manner. It's likewise vital to truly keep an extremely sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have a reasonable perspective on where the market basically is going in a kind of significant manner. The examination of market capitalization in a real sense conveys essentially equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors, which sort of is very huge. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology especially is utilized to decide the essentially generally position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Changes in market capitalization truly sure or exceptionally negative essentially are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resources truly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both especially short and certainly long-haul points of view in a by and large significant manner. This genuinely specific truly metric is likewise used to check the predominance of Bittorrent corresponding to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, which explicitly is very critical. To truly decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of BTT, we for the most part duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will generally be really made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital currency under survey, by and large, in spite of prevalent thinking. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bittorrent basically remains at $379 $375 930, which frames the reason for really present positioning especially was referenced before in a sort of huge manner. Yesterday, on October 26, BTT sort of had a market capitalization of $382 903 116 in an unobtrusive manner. Keep going week, on October 20, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in a real sense was recorded at $356 173 283, kind of additional appearance. It is a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology basically is utilized to explicitly decide the sort of and general position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, versus the basically thought. A month prior, on September 27, the market worth of Bittorrent certainly was surveyed to basically be $363,732,105. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that explicitly have proactively been created by different means, for example, through mining, or so they basically thought. These digital currencies can sort of be utilized either for in every practical sense, dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers in an unpretentious manner. This really metric likewise calculates the coins that generally have been gradually gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which essentially is applied to control the expansion rate in an exceptionally large manner. At this point, the very all-out supply of Bittorrent especially is laid out at 990,000,000,000,000,000 BTT in a genuinely significant manner. Finally, the coursing supply basically is utilized to in a real sense work out the market capitalization and generally survey the coins ongoing remaining in the positions. It signifies the genuinely by and large measure of BTT that basically is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that especially are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly basically put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, or so they for the most part thought. It's by and large certainly accepted that digital currencies that essentially have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million for the most part are the most appropriate for commonly long-haul venture, since they in every practical sense are generally especially prone to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a very significant manner. At this crossroads, Bittorrent has a circling supply of 951,421,714,286,000 coins, showing how keep going weak. On October 20, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to especially was recorded at $356,173,283, in every practical sense, further appearance is a matter of fact. A similar numerical methodology essentially is utilized to for the most part decide the genuinely by and large position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so they generally thought. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BTT arrived at the place of $14,622,806. Yesterday, on October 26, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame explicitly remained at $13,100,041 in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on October 20, how much BTT that really was traded between market members especially was assessed at $12,373,827, which most certainly is genuinely critical. Presently in every practical sense comes an opportunity to in a real sense make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto unpredictability